Alrighty then. Coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. Late night talk with Richard Danus. How you guys doing out there? The live chat is open for you folks tonight. Some of you may have some questions. Hey, you guys, thank you so very much for joining us tonight on the show, coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to the Upchurch Street Team channel, and where we promote Ryan Upchurch and all kinds of other things on our show. We also have other shows coming up here and other stuff that we're going to be doing. We're going to be highlighting a bunch of Southern hip hop artists on our show here. This is Late Night with Richard Danus. Now, like I said, the chat is opened up. If any of you guys have any questions at all whatsoever, please feel free to do so on our chat, and I will address whatever it is that you'd like to bring up. Now, there has been several different questions today brought to my attention. First of all, why we are promoting Ryan Upchurch. Well, it's not like that he needs our help. Nope, he doesn't need our help. The thing is that, see, over here, we are a bunch of producers and promoters from Nashville, Tennessee that would like to give our time into assisting and other artists and what have you, and promote other artists that are out there on the scene. And so we're really big Upchurch supporters. And why are we big Upchurch supporters? For the same reasons why you are. So somebody had asked me in a comment earlier today about the Upchurch, the meeting that we had in Ashland City today. So that meeting is basically, let me explain that to you real fast. Mr. Upchurch was invited to show up, if he'd like to this meeting that I had with a man in Nashville, Tennessee today. He's a pretty well recognized big producer and a promoter and a talent artist manager in Nashville. Yes, Laura, Upchurch is on fire. Yes, ma'am. Please. So, Laura, do you have any questions about what happened today? I'll fill everybody in as time goes along. So anyway, this man here, he is also he's an Upchurch fan, and he recognizes and realizes that Ryan has the potential to be even bigger than he is now. That's the cool thing about it. And in order for that to happen, people need to stand behind him, stand beside him, support him, spread the word, and what have you. And that's what promoters do. Now, I got a comment today from a man that I want to address this real quick. The guy says to me, he says, I think that you're a salesman and full of crap. Well, first of all, let me tell you right now that I am a salesman. I am a promoter, and but I'm not full of crap. I think my career kind of just speaks for itself. Now, somebody he had also asked, what is it that I do or have done in my life to be able to do what I do? Well, who out there has heard of Star Trek: The Next Generation? Anybody out there? Gee, I hope so. Well, I'm one of the writers and producers of Star Trek Next Generation and many other countless television shows out of Hollywood. I'm sometimes I hate to admit it because that's why the hell I got out of California so much. I still work there part-time, but live in Nashville, Tennessee right now, in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, actually outside of Nashville. And so now I am producing several different shows in the Nashville area, and I want to do my part in assisting in helping other artists. And Ryan Upchurch is one of them that I'd like to assist in helping and do certain things. So I've contacted a friend of mine the other night and said, I'm going to be doing a show. I'm going to talk about you a little bit. I hope you don't mind. What do you think? And he said, yeah, go right ahead. Because, I'd really like to see Upchurch do this idea that we have, or that he has, actually. And so I spoke with him, did a video the other night, which some of you have watched, and then spoke with him early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning. He said, you know what, go out there and tell Upchurch that I'd like to meet with him someday and let him know what's going on and what I've got in mind. Now, what he has in mind and what he spoke with me today about for about an hour and a half, and I thank you, appreciate you very much for that time, sir. I'm not going to say his name. He doesn't want anybody to really, it's no big deal. He's not looking for status quo. He's not looking for fame. He's already famous in his own way, and highly respected in the music business in Nashville, Tennessee. They call him the Magic Man for reasons, because it seems like everything that this man touches turns to friggin' gold. And the reason why is because he knows what the hell he's doing, and he's really good at what he does. So he has this really cool idea, and this is no bullcrap, folks. Here, let me get to this real quick from Thug Doug 7. I've been wondering why Upchurch has something like this going on. Someone constantly speaking on a certain person, like a whole Jake Paul Team 10 type thing. What is the stream about? Just curious. Well, the stream is about the music business, and right now we're focused very hard, Thug, on Ryan Upchurch and helping him do some things. Now, let me get back to the Magic Man that I've been talking about. This guy has an incredible, I mean a friggin' incredible genius idea of how. And I need to make sure that I word this correctly and keep certain things hush-hush, because there's so many people out there that want to know what we're talking about. Of course they do, because anybody, let me tell you this, folks, anybody, any musician, any artist in Nashville, Tennessee right now could do exactly what the Magic Man is talking about. But he wants Ryan Upchurch. He would like to see Ryan Upchurch do it. And the reason why is because he knows that Music Row in Nashville, Tennessee is doing their best to, they ignore Ryan Upchurch. Even though his tremendous accomplishments and his tremendous following that he has in Music Row will not acknowledge Ryan Upchurch. Now, why is that? It's because he doesn't play the game. He doesn't set himself up for the bull crap that comes along with, signing a record deal with, Music Row. Because basically what they do is they try to, shit, don't tell anybody I told you this. They try to sign people to deals and then they shelve them. They put them under contract, an artist development contract, which Ryan doesn't need an artist development contract. He doesn't even need a record contract with Nashville, Tennessee at all whatsoever. He's proven that many, many times over and over again that he does just fine without the record labels. And that's, you're welcome, Thug. Cheers back to you, brother. Please share the stream right now. So that we can gather more people and let everybody know that you know what we're doing here. So let me get back to this piece here that's going on. So this idea that he has, not only would, again, let me say this very carefully, not only would make history in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am not bullcrapping you folks, this would make history. He would literally be put in the history books of music, in the music industry here in Nashville. Now, there's a lot of, we all know that this friggin' virus that's going around has basically killed off the music industry. I mean, it's just literally just killed it down to basically nothing. No tours, even the tour bus companies are in Nashville, Tennessee, are freaking out right now because of the fact that all of their tour buses are sitting. There are recording artists and performers and touring artists right now canceling shows left and right. Kenny Chesney recently just canceled his 2020 full tour because of all of this crap, this virus crap. And so with it hurting so badly, there's, people can't make a living. Just imagine what all these recording artists and performers and, concert venues are going through, and the promoters and the record people and record sales and all kinds of stuff. Look at what they're going through right now. They are losing their pants left and right. Because of this stuff. So what needs to happen? Something needs to happen that will boost things up a little bit. And this man's idea would do that for Nashville, Tennessee. This idea that he has would kind of boost up see, I got to be really careful what I say here because I don't want to give this away. It would boost economy in Nashville. No kidding. It would set a precedence of what is to come from all of this crap, the virus crap, what would come in to Nashville. And it would launch. This idea that he has would launch whoever got behind this, whichever artist did this. It would make not only history, music history, it would also be national. They would get national press because of what it is. and how it would happen. And the great thing about this is it wouldn't cost anybody that would do this thing, it wouldn't cost them a dime, because the man that I'm talking about is willing to handle a few different things and supply a few different tools that would make this thing happen easily. It wouldn't cost, like Ryan Upchurch, it wouldn't cost him a penny to do this. It would just take about an hour of his time, which if I was him, I wouldn't even settle for an hour. I'd go for a couple hours and really just plow it through and just make the people on Music Row that are ignoring Ryan Upchurch just spin, just go, holy cow, what the hell? Who in the world is managing this guy? Who in the world is pushing this to make this happen? And why in the hell didn't we think of this ourselves? No kidding, because it is unreal. When I heard him tell me about this idea, what it was, what it consisted of, how it would work, how it would affect Nashville, Tennessee, how it would affect the music business, how it would just literally skyrocket the artist, whoever did this, to incredible press. I mean, massive press. Now, it doesn't matter how big you are. Let me tell you this, because I know, because if you guys do any research, you can see the movies that I've done in Hollywood. You can see the television shows that I've done out of Hollywood. You can see the success that I've had in my career, and you'll know that I've also I interview rock stars. I interview big stars from all over the world on my show out of Los Angeles. And I mean, I'm not trying to be humble when I say this, but I'm just going to be flat out with you here. I've interviewed and worked with and done music videos, produced, directed, edited music videos for the biggest stars in the world in show business. And that's a fact, Jack. Thank God I get to say that. And I appreciate the success that I've had in my life from all of that. And now I get the chance to return myself. I get the chance now to return some of the good things, that God has blessed me with. I get to do some good things for other people. And I have personally myself taken a liking to Ryan Upchurch. I like the Hello Hillbilly. How are you? Church keeps it at 100. Yes. What is it? 100, 700? Can't tell. Anyway, so I get the chance to help people out. And I believe that, like you do out there, that Ryan Upchurch deserves certain things. Let's see here what Thug says again here. Upchurch is basically already legendary for gaining success on his own. Am I hearing per se a producer wanting to capture that success and try to broaden it within a mainstream industry? No, absolutely not. Matter of fact, I had asked him that question today. What are your intentions with Ryan Upchurch if he agrees to do this? This man is not, he represents independent artists. He believes that independent artists don't need record labels anymore. He believes that independent artists are independent for a reason. And one of the reasons why all of us out there enjoy and like Ryan Upchurch is because of who he is. And yes, he is legendary already. But no matter how big you are, and this is a perfect example. I remember, I'm not going to say who's a name, but I interviewed one of the biggest frigging country music stars in the world. And I asked that person, how long do you think this will last? And that person responded with, well, like everything else, every star goes up and every star comes down over a period of time. So what has to happen is that they need to keep the longevity going for a really long time. There's other stars that you see that go broke. They like some of them are right now because of this virus crap. But you'll see artists that make millions of dollars, and all of a sudden one day they just pop up broke. I mean, I got into a taxi cab one time in Hollywood, California, and there was a guitar player from a legendary band that had gold and platinum albums on his wall at home. And when I got in the taxi cab, I looked at this guy and I said, "Man, I recognize you from somewhere." And he told me who he was, and I went, "Holy cow! What are you doing driving a cab, man?" Because he spent all of his money. He didn't think ahead. He didn't have really good management, and he wasn't looking at the longevity of things. He went out and bought his Lamborghinis, his Mercedes Benz, his nice big mansion in the hills in California. Spent it on drugs. Just went out there and blew the money left and right because he thought it was going to last forever. And it doesn't. Nobody lasts forever unless somebody behind them is really, really super smart. They have really good management. They have really good accountants. They have a really good full-on team. Hillbilly says he is changing the game for independent artists. Yes, absolutely he is. All screwed from signing. I'm presuming that you're talking about the artists that sign. Yes, they do. They get screwed. Look, the record labels, friends, they're in business for what? To make money. Period. They play a chess game with all of the artists that come in and out of Nashville. Now, let me tell you this. Now, a lot of you folks out there know this already, but the common sense and people forget about this sometimes. That when you for an example, let's talk about Los Angeles for a second. Let's talk about Hollywood for a second. This man talked to me today, sent me a comment and said, "Oh man, this is too good to be true, that Ryan Upchurch can do this. This is, well, notice it says on our picture there today, it says, from a dream that is now reality." Where I'm from, friends, in Hollywood, people come from all over the world with a dream. They come into Hollywood and they think that they're going to be a star one day, and some of them, by the grace of God, actually do it, and some of them don't. Now, so in Los Angeles, California, it's not uncommon, folks, for you to know somebody that has went to California with a dream. Somebody from little small town in Nebraska, from some little piece of nowheresville. They come there and then they make that dream come true. It's not uncommon at all whatsoever. So for it to be too good to be true, well, the fact is that dreams do come true. You just have to chase the shit out of them, and you have to make that dream a reality. And that's what people do out there. It's not uncommon at all. So let's now look at Hollywood is a place dreams die. Absolutely. Just like I said, every star that goes up actually comes down also. So anyway, now let's talk about Nashville for a second. Tennessee. Well, Nashville is the Hollywood of the music industry. A lot of rock stars that used to live in Los Angeles, and I could, I mean, some of the biggest friggin' big hair band rock stars and most famous rock stars in the world had relocated from Los Angeles to Nashville, Tennessee, for reasons. Because here is where the dream is alive in the music industry, and the possibilities of you doing so are really good. And they relocated here for many reasons: economic reasons, being around the record labels, being around the industry, being around all of these great people in Tennessee. The same reasons why I moved out of there. A crazy friggin' place. I still still do some shows in California at this time currently. But I'll tell you what, man. Oh boy, California sucks in so many ways. A beautiful, beautiful state, and a lot of great people, but the politics there just simply suck. So anyway, now here in Nashville, Tennessee, the dreams are still alive, and they don't die here really, but it's just like Los Angeles. I don't know if you know it, but something like, I think it's like 1,000 people, 1,000 families move to Nashville, Tennessee now almost every single day. And everywhere you go in Nashville, Tennessee, it's just like in Hollywood. Every waiter's a singer, songwriter, drummer, trying to get discovered and what have you. You go get your car fixed. Something like the mechanic guy is a singer, songwriter, guitar player, drummer, whatever. Everywhere you go, it's just like Hollywood here. And Music Row right now is freaking out because they're not signing anybody really now. They've shelved so many people like they would do to Ryan Upchurch. If he was to sign a deal with these folks out here, they would screw him over. So it's a great thing that he stays independent. He doesn't need a record deal. Now, when I asked this man today, which I wish I could say his name, but I can't. I just can't. And I promised that I would keep his name out of it, just what he wanted to do. And I asked him, I said, look, what would you do if you managed, what would you change about Ryan Upchurch if you managed him? He said, nothing. Oh, really? And then I said, well, why wouldn't you, just out of curiosity? And he said, because he's an independent artist, and that's what he does. He is who he is. He is what he is. He's the kind of man he is. That's what attracts his fans to him. He's funny. He's wild. He's crazy. He's a good man. He's got a great heart, great soul. There's nothing wrong with this man at all whatsoever. The only thing is, there is something that I would do differently. But I wouldn't want to change Ryan Upchurch at all. And I said, okay, what's that? Tell me what that is. Because his fans would want to know, okay, what the hell is that? Well, I would just probably make him more money. I would manage his career. It's not a manager's job to change an artist. If the manager wants to change an artist, the manager should go change his own friggin' self, period. He's who he is for a reason. He's done as well as he has for reasons. So he wouldn't change anything about Upchurch. Now, Upchurch says sometimes, that, the record labels and the managers, want to tell you, don't go on Instagram talking this. Don't go on there saying this. Don't go being bad. Don't be saying bad words. Don't be doing this. Well, you know what? That's freaking Upchurch. That's the way it is. And these people in Nashville, you got to remember, this is the Bible Belt. So people in that you retracted, Whitney? Hello, Whitney. How are you? Anyway, let's see here. Thug, my idea of an artist is that all work of the art should come directly from the artist. Sounds like someone is starting to get what it means to, as a producer, it should be about bringing out the potent, yes, absolutely, the potent potential. I got it, brother. Absolutely. So, to know that this guy wouldn't want to change anything if he had the chance to, I shouldn't say the chance, because this guy's already managed huge artists already. If he was to have the opportunity and Ryan Upchurch was to have the opportunity to work together, it would be a fantastic thing. Trust me. Because like I said, the guy's a friggin' genius, and everything he touches, it just works and turns to friggin' gold. It's unbelievable. I've watched him work. I've witnessed and seen what he has done for other careers, and it's just unbelievable. But when you have an artist like Upchurch, the potential of doing things. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Welcome to the show. The opportunity and let's say the creativity that Ryan Upchurch has could create even more. I remember watching a video of Upchurch not too long ago of him talking about, what would they do if I put up a country music album and did this and did that and did that. Oh, hell yeah. What if, but I'm not going to be restricted. What if I wanted to talk about this guy and I talk about that guy? Well, hell yeah. That's cool. Not a problem. You can't change Upchurch. If you changed Upchurch at all whatsoever, he wouldn't be Upchurch anymore. So now, what's happened to Ryan Upchurch over the last few years? Well, he's become even bigger. Yes, Daniel, thank you, sir. Appreciate you showing up here tonight. So now the other thing is somebody said to me, he goes, you sound like an idiot. Folks, some of us can take constructive criticism and some of us, don't, whatever it is, whatever. Okay, I'm going to say this humbly. I've made millions of dollars, brother. I don't think it's from being an idiot. Anyway, so, oh boy, here, let's see what we got here. I want to say hi to some of you guys here. Thug, thanks for joining us here. Hillbilly, thank you for joining us here. Whitney, thank you for joining us here. Even though you deleted your message, it's a bummer. Daniel, thank you for joining us here tonight. Please share and spread it around, that we're live. And I will be doing these discussions late at night because I like talking late at night, man. I like to sit here with my cup of coffee. I like to sit here with you folks. I like to play some really cool music and and just enjoy what's going on here. Hold on one second. Let's check this out. Oh, all right, guys. Oh, this is my crappy guitar playing. You guys are watching Late Night with Richard Christian Danus. I'm coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. God, I suck. Woo. So, what do you think? Do you think that, I don't know if Ryan has management. I know that he has assistants. And I know that he has just recently parted ways with his assistant. That's that really sucks. It's a bummer. The guy that what is his Ripta or whatever his name is there. He seems like a pretty good guy, to be honest with you. I don't know anything about him, really much about him. I don't have the time to be researching all these people all the time. Yes, Daniel, Nashville is a great city. Well, Hillbilly, I'll listen to your guitar playing anytime there, brother. And don't say crappy. Come on. Anyway, so I don't know if he has management. I'm going to guess that he doesn't because, independent artists, a lot of independent artists don't have management. They manage themselves independently, which goes great sometimes. Sometimes it's just a fantastic thing. And then, sometimes it can screw you over because, a songwriter is not always a performer, and a performer is not always a songwriter, and all that stuff. Whitney, that's what makes Upchurch, and mainstream can't handle him because he's loyal, and I can't get that dying breed loyalty. Yes, I understand, Daniel. That sucks about Ripta, but he's a good guy. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, Whitney, thank you for commenting here in the live chat, So Ripta seems like he's a good guy. It appears to me, just saying this, it appears to me that he kind of just got stuck in this pretty bad situation there where he had to choose certain things and what have you. And I've actually offered to do an interview with Ripta to talk with him about it. But if he wants to let things go, then that's perfectly fine. And we'll see. Totally offensive comedy. Oh, yes, I saw you commenting there, sir. How are you? Ripta is awesome. I think he'll go for far doing his video game channel. Give it 6 months, and he'll probably have a massive following. Well, yes, that's very, very possible. And it all depends on what. So this guy today, I can't remember who exactly it was that made this comment and sent it in to me, and he says, you sound like a salesman, and this is too good to be true, and you might be you're like full of shit. Jeez. Folks, dreams come true all the time in show business. It's not abnormal to watch dreams come true in Hollywood and in Nashville, Tennessee. It is. I mean, come on. Does anybody out there have a relative or a friend of a relative or one of your buddies or somebody that's related to somebody famous at all whatsoever? These people have family members. These people have friends. These people have, people that they grew up with, went to high school with, and all of that stuff. And these dreams come true. So it's not unreal and too unbelievable or too good to be true kind of a thing that Ryan could actually do what we've been talking about here tonight. Not at all. And it could happen quickly. Here's the thing, though. There's another artist here in Nashville that has caught wind just a little teeny bit about what's going on with Magic Man and his plans with Ryan Upchurch, and that is Kid Rock has learned a little bit about this. And if Kid Rock does this, I'm telling you right now, it would be even bigger because of the fact that Kid Rock has such a huge following all over the world, and he has Nashville's support, the Music Row support, which Ryan doesn't have. So what Ryan needs is he needs to learn about this thing here right now. Today this weekend is his birthday. He's spending time with his family. We found out about that later on today. The meeting that we had today, I want to make this really clear. I do not work for Ryan Upchurch. I don't work for anybody. Thank God. And we had no agreement, no commitment from Ryan Upchurch to show up at this meeting that we had today in Ashland City. We just had it there in case Ryan had the time or the opportunity, if he wanted to, if he knew about what was going on. He was more than welcome to come to the meeting so that Mr. Magic Man, what we call him here in Nashville, can tell him, what he had in mind. And let's see. What is this? Totally offensive comedy. Kid Rock actually bought out Tootsie's, right? Oh boy, jeez. I don't know about that. That would be one hell of a friggin' move, though, huh? Let's see. Kid's son done tracks with Church. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. Matter of fact, I just heard recently, because Nashville's a small town, and a small community, the music business is a tight community, like in all kinds of different places, of course, whatever comes out of there. And I heard about the Clay Walker thing, and I heard about another legendary family that Ryan has been involved with. Again, I'm not going to say, because it's not my place to steal anybody's thunder. It's not my place to say things about things that I'm not sure of exactly that had anything to do with this. I wasn't there. I don't know. But I do know it is a legendary family, and I understand he's been doing some recording with somebody from that family, and things will be coming out somewhat over the next few months. People will learn more about that. So that will be kind of cool. Let's see here. So totally offensive comedy. Did you comment me earlier today? Send a comment to me. I'm just kind of curious, and I'm trying to find out who exactly the guy was that sent me the comment about Ryan. And let me see here real quick. I'm gonna check something out here. I'm gonna see if I can get something up here for you guys here. Hold on a second. It was martial law that said this sounds too good to be true. Who's this? Waylon saw my bus, one of my buses. Yes, Waylon, that is a 45-foot Prevost tour bus that I have there, 12 bunks. It is unbelievable. I love it. Oh, Mr. Matt says I sound like an idiot. Okay. Thank you for the input, Mr. Matt. Let's see here what Thug is saying here real quick. The issue with signing Ryan would be that he would have his country music, and then he would want to have his Dixie rap and also his rock songs. How would the producer work around all of that? Again, another question that I asked. You know what? Whenever you put a cap on somebody, whenever you try to limit their knowledge and their skills and what they can do, that's when you screw yourself. Big time. So this guy wouldn't want that to happen at all. Like I know he has produced, oh boy, I think I can get away with saying this. He has produced an album by Van Halen. Let's see. He's produced albums. A lot of. Okay, I can tell you this. I know I can tell you this. He has produced over 41 number one hit songs on the radio. And earlier you heard me play some songs. Let's see. Daniel Armstrong. Oh, no, love is rare. Wait, hold on. Totally offensive comedy. Let me get to that in a second here. It's a rare event for me to comment on someone's shit. You have to be a huge piece of a POS of a person before I feel compelled to comment or do something really genuine. Okay, thank you so much I appreciate that. Totally offensive comedy. Daniel Armstrong, I've seen you've been getting in some trouble there. TOC, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Totally offensive comedy. Daniel, I fired some shots. I went all right, made a new friend or 12. Okay. So anyway, I don't know what you're talking about, trouble. Whatever. So anyway, back to changing Ryan. No, nobody would want to change him. Like I said, when you limit somebody's knowledge and their skills, you're basically limiting yourself. Now, this guy is not trying to make money off of Ryan Upchurch. Believe me, he's very, very wealthy guy. Again, when you produce 41 number one hit songs on the radio, you're doing pretty good actually already as it is by yourself on your own. And so now, so what we're trying to do is Daniel, sorry about that. Okay. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about there anyway. So let's see here. Looking for some more stuff there as I go along here. Okay, now let's talk about some other stuff. Let me go over here real fast for you folks. and chat a little bit about a couple of other things. Oh yeah, the truck being vandalized. Wow, that is a bummer. That is a complete bummer. Stitches was vandalized, and of course, we all now know that Ryan has some video footage, security video footage from the facility that he was at in Brentwood, California. Does he even know who you are? Why does he not talk to you? I have no idea. Grant, let me read that for everybody. Grant Meeker says, "Have you ever met Upchurch?" No, I have not, and he has not ever met me. Have you? Let's see. Does he even know who you are? Yes, he does know who I am. Why does he not talk to you? Because we have not had the opportunity to do so. One. I've never given him my phone number. He's never given me his. Let's see. We have not had the chance to do so. Let me make this really clear to you guys, folks, too. I am not employed by Ryan Upchurch in any way whatsoever. I am not affiliated with Upchurch's production in any way whatsoever. I am a producer myself and a promoter myself, and I promote whatever the hell I want to promote at the time. And right now, at this time, I want to promote Ryan Upchurch because I would like to see him grow even bigger than he is right now. Let's see, Totally Offensive Comedy. Grant, this guy is the producer of Star Trek The Next Generation. Okay, this guy has explored the final frontier. Daniel Armstrong here. Let's see, it's funny. His truck gets hit after the dude in the cowboy hat comes out wanting to fight. Probably nothing, just weird. Yeah, I heard about that. This idiot. This is a bummer. This is a real bummer. When you're in the public eye, all of the, there's a lot of great people out there that will support you and, and follow you on social media and what have you. But social media is the shit nowadays. It's just crap. Hola. Have you seen my shows? Have you seen my movies there, Grant? I'm sure you have. Star Trek Next Generation and all kinds of stuff. You guys remember McMillan and Wife? I don't know if any of you guys are old enough. I'm older than some of you cats out there. But I also did the show Emergency years ago. I did McMillan Wife. I did all kinds of crap. The One Day at a Time with Valerie Bertinelli. Let's see. I can't even name all of the damn shows and movies and stuff that I've done. One of them was Xanadu, and one of the movies that I did was called Xanadu with Olivia Newton-John and Gene Kelly. See, some of you people are sitting there going, who the friggin' hell is Gene Kelly? One of the most famous dancers in Hollywood history, of course. So anyway, and some of you guys, I don't know if you remember Gary Coleman, the little black kid that, what you doing, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I produced shows and stuff that with him and managed Gary Coleman actually for a while, for a couple of years until he just lost it. And started to act like a complete idiot. So that was enough of that. He ended up in Denver, Colorado at a train store selling trains, toy trains in a toy store, and living in $1 million home in Colorado. But he acted like a lunatic, and he's now deceased. It's a shame, all of the stuff that he went through and what have you. Let's see. So his truck gets after the dude with the cowboy hat comes out wanting to fight. Probably nothing, just kind of weird. Yeah. So let me get back to this social media crap. Social media was designed for one thing and one thing only: to use all of us and make money from all of us. And now every idiot out there that wants to go out there and screw with people, and disrupt their lives and what have you, now can get on their little keyboard warrior crap, and sit across the country, across the world, and try to destroy everything you've ever worked for your entire life. And we saw that happen with with Kate. There was accusations made that were just shitty accusations, and you just got to deal with that crap in the public eye. And when you're in the public eye, let me tell you something about this, folks. When you're in the public eye, you are open territory for people to just come after you and say whatever the friggin' hell they want to and get away with it legally. Now, I know that McMillan and Wife, let's see, Totally Offensive Comedy. McMillan and Wife was a 1970 show. Xanadu had a hot-ass girl from Greece in it. Valerie Bertinelli was high as hell on cocaine during One Day at a Time. Okay, Totally Offensive Comedy. Let me address that for you. Of course, I know Valerie very well. I've known her for many years. And you are right about Valerie Bertinelli. She was high as hell on cocaine during doing One Day at a Time. And I remember we'd be sitting on a set waiting for her to get her ass into the set, and she'd come walking in the door, with Eddie. She was dating Eddie Van Halen at the time, and they would be hooking it out as they were coming in, because she was just totally late. Everywhere she went, she was late all the time. And you know how she looks beautiful on camera and what have you. I tell you, shh, don't tell anybody I told you this either. That woman has freckles all over her body. And when she walks in on the set with no makeup on, you can't even recognize her at all whatsoever till she spends 2 hours in the makeup room and comes out looking, like, whew, hot. Let's see, McMillan and Wife, yes. 70. Now, Xanadu, yes, that was Olivia Newton-John, the hot-ass girl from Greece. Let's see here. No, what is this here? Interesting. Okay, Thug. My mother was an extra in the movie Nightmare in Badham County. I have the original VHS still to this day box, and all I recommend that the movie to anyone. Haven't seen it. Sorry, off subject. Okay. All right, Thug, not a problem. So, let's see. Let me get back to where I was here. I'm trying to, go through your comments there. And I appreciate you guys, commenting and talking to us here on the show. It helps us get to know you and you guys to get to know us. Now, what questions? I want you to present some questions that Mr. Magic Man, because he'll watch this probably tomorrow morning. He gets up this guy's like friggin' Donald Trump. He sleeps 4 hours a night and that's it. And the rest of the time he just busts his butt doing all kinds of great things for artists and people in Nashville, Tennessee, and donates a lot of his time to helping people. And that's one of the great things that I love about Mr. Magic Man. So anyway, throw some questions out there about that stuff. Let's see. Daniel Armstrong. Now, dude in a cowboy hat says he's going to show up in Churchtown. I hope he knows Tennessee, a stand your ground state. Every time we turn around, there's a nut job coming at church. No shit. Yeah, that brings me to something that we should talk about here and just chat a little bit about. You're absolutely right. Ryan Upchurch. Now I know that you've heard him mention this, but I know for a fact. All right, let me just put it that way. Ryan lives on a piece of property that's off the road. You have to drive a ways into a private drive that is marked with, private property signs and what have you, to basically get there. He also has, because I do know somebody that's been out at the house. He also, I saw pictures and I went, holy shit, man, this guy is definitely concerned about his security. And that's why I made a video not too long ago. And Jamie, and a couple other people were talking about this thing too. Jamie Blaze, which is a producer also of our shows. And I put this out, but he is definitely concerned about his security. He has, from what I saw in the picture, there was 3 armed guards at his gate in front of his home. 3 armed guards and a gatehouse and a big old giant fence and what have you. And, the man's concerned, and cameras all over the place. I saw pictures of the cameras and stuff like that. He's concerned because of these nut jobs. And, these people can do crazy shit to you out there and get away with it nowadays because the laws are just so screwed up. And that guy is definitely a nut job. I would watch. I would definitely be very, very careful, and he is. And so when we did the invitation to have Ryan come out to that meeting today, I said on the video, I said, hey, bring some security guards with you, even though this guy, Mr. Magic Man, has a full-time security officer with him all of the time as his driver for his, personal limousine or whatever the heck it was that he had there. And, the black tie guy and what have you, let's see. And he himself is concerned about his own security. Let's see, Totally Offensive Comedy. Is Marina Sirtis single, and does she like younger dudes? Because I need a lap dance from Deanna. I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. No comment. But I guess that's expected from you, Totally Offensive Comedy. Let's see here. So security is a really big deal nowadays. It has to. I myself, my farm in Leapers Fork and my home in Los Angeles, California, both have massive security. The home in Los Angeles is in a gated community, and you have to go through a checkpoint with the guard, which is an armed guard, of course, also too out there. Believe it or not, they do. Some people do have guns out there, and in my farm here in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, the same thing. We have got security set up, massive security set up all the time. I got like 15 cameras at my homes. I see everything from anywhere in the world. I can be on my tour bus, cruising around. I could be on an airplane. I could be wherever the hell I want to be and watch my home from anywhere around the world. Let's see, Thug. Being well known can get a little creepy sometimes. You never know, so I can blame him for securing his property. And Ryan, and like anybody else that's in the business, especially nowadays because of this friggin' social media, look at what happened to Taylor Swift, for an example. Some idiot at one of her homes, and I can't believe that this happened. I mean, you'd think, with the security or with the money that Taylor Swift has, and I know Taylor Swift personally. I've known her since she was 16 years old or something like that, somewhere in that area. With the money that she has, you would think that an idiot could not get into her home. But some idiot got into her damn house and crawled in her bed and played with Mr. Winky, and then went and made himself a sandwich in the refrigerator, and then went and took a shower and went back to her bed, laid in her bed again, playing with Mr. Winky again, and finally got busted. Let's see, Daniel Armstrong, just go to Nashville, TOC, plenty of country girls to give you lap dances, fucking. Okay, never do that. I'm a married man, so I'm not even going to comment on that. I don't even know. I haven't been in a damn titty bar for probably 20, 30 years. And I'm older than some of you people out there. Like I said, this is a younger crowd. But you know what? I'm old. Guess how old? Guess how old I am. Can you guys tell how old I am from my voice? Just out of curiosity. Come on, Daniel. Come on, Thug. Come on, Totally Offensive Comedy. Let me hear if you think if you can tell how old I am. Totally Offensive Comedy. Those girls weren't on Star Trek. Nope, they sure the hell weren't. I mean, also for Gates and McFadden, if need be. Okay, did you hear about whoever it was that got out there and did some comments saying, oh, you probably didn't because we don't show a lot of our comments because of the idiots out there that harass people and whatever. We don't deal with that crap. Said that he'd go gay for Ryan Upchurch. Holy shit. Okay, that's a little bit of that's a little bit too much information for me. To each its own, but whatever. Let's see, Daniel Armstrong. If you want to see your artist buy a ticket, you can see them there. Crazies. They're happy to see you. I'm saying 50 years old. Let's see. Doug 7. I'd guess around 40. Okay, let's just see if there's a couple more ideas out there. See if you guys know how old I am. I'm sure I could say a couple of things that would date myself, and I'll hold off just for a couple minutes. So back to this security situation. And Ryan, and living this rock star type of lifestyle. Folks, it's a lonely ass life. It really is. You spend a lot of time. Now you spend a lot of time hiding out in your dressing rooms, in your green rooms, on your tour bus, in hotel rooms. You stay away from everybody. You can't get sick. Remember, Michael Jackson used to wear a mask all the time? That's because he knew about the coronavirus coming up. Just kidding. He wore that damn mask because he couldn't get sick. He couldn't catch a cold. He couldn't get the flu. If he did, he'd friggin' lose millions of dollars by canceling out a show and get sued and all that stuff. So let's see. Katrina Murray, thinking 55 years old. Okay, we'll hold on to that for a minute. And then I'll come back in a few minutes and I'll tell you my age. Daniel Armstrong, I'm wrong, and you're younger. My bad. Okay. Damn, man, am I that freaking old? You think I'm that old? Shit. Okay. So you live this really lonely life. It is the most stressful friggin' life you can even. Brett Strigular, welcome to the comment page there, and you'd say mid-60s. Holy shit. Okay, do I sound that old? My gosh. Let's see. Have you ever seen me on a magazine, in a magazine before, or on the covers of any magazines before? I've been on covers of magazines, and people tell me I look younger than I actually am. Which is good, I think, for the time being anyway. But Brett, golly, darn, man, shit, guacamole. Okay, let's see here. So the stress of being a celebrity is unbelievable, and trusting people. You don't know who the hell to trust anymore. It's like, it's you just don't know who your friends are after you have millions of dollars and you have success and you have, a fan club and what have you. Carla, welcome to the show. Carla Long says 48. Oh, okay. I'm going to hang here just for a few more minutes. I'll tell everybody how old I am just a little while ago, or how young I am. But anyway, so you don't know who the hell to trust. You don't know who your friends are when you've got kind of the success that you have and the money that you have. Let's see. Daniel Armstrong. When I was younger, I partied with an artist at big festivals, and they would tell me stories. Y'all live crazy lives. Boy, is that no. You are so right there, buddy. I could tell you stories, man, that would just blow your mind. But since there are women on this channel and listen, and since I'm a married man nowadays, I'm just going to keep that to a little hush. But anyway, yes, crazy lives. And you have to secure your home, and you have to secure your family, and you have to hide your family nowadays. And you have to, because every Tom, Dick, and Harry nowadays can find out where the hell people live. You just got to know how to do it online. It's insane. It's crazy. And you got to hide your children. Tim McGraw lives out in Leaper's Fork. It's common known, practice, whatever. He lives out in Leaper's Fork, Tennessee. That's where my ranch is at, and a lot of other people in the music business here in Nashville. And his kids went to school in a certain area, a school real close by. And when people found out about it, they started stalking his damn kids. It's bullshit, man. It's just friggin' insane. And it's dangerous nowadays. So you watch Ryan the other day. I watched him. I'm sure some of you did watch him get on there and just friggin' lose it on some guy and some people out there, and the people, already stalking his new girlfriend. And he's now, look at him. He's got this great new woman in his life, and he's happy. He's got this smile on his face. He's trying to change things. But then all of a sudden you saw this uproar. Katrina Murray, he has a place in Alabama too. I think you're talking about Tim McGraw. Let's see. I'm not sure if you're talking about Ryan or Tim McGraw there, Katrina. But welcome, Katrina, to the comments and to the chat. Let's see. And then the other thing, let's see. So it's really hard to live this life. It's stressful as shit. There is an artist that I know of, and I try not to say names because I try to, about certain things with people. It's not for us to intrude on people's privacy, and it's none of our friggin' business about other people's lives unless they want to make it publicly known, and for people to to talk about and what have you. So I'm not going to say the name of this couple, this recording artist and his famous wife, but they themselves can't even go have coffee anywhere outside of the area in which they live. Let's see, I watched Ryan, and I think it's crazy how people are with people to live this life. Yes, Katrina, it is. It's insane. So, this couple that I'm talking about right now, they can get coffee locally in around their town, but once they leave the area, it's like, Nashville, I'm talking about basically, once they leave the Nashville area, they would get mobbed. In Nashville, people see them and just go, hi. Well, hey, how you doing? And, just look and wave and what have you and smile, and that's it. This town is different than anywhere else. Hold on a second. Let's see what Thug Doug 7 here. For someone to destroy his vehicle, he, in my opinion, should watch his back, because what if their intentions are deeper and further than just destroying his personal property? Yes, Thug, you are correct. Most definitely. And I'm going to touch on that in just a second here. Let's see. I'm going to come back to you, Thug, in just 1 second. Carla Long, he will never be appreciated enough because they will never be happy. Carla Long, they will always want more. Daniel Armstrong, Creek Squad, try to troll to run off the crazies, but sometimes it's hard to keep up with the crazies. Yes, there's too many. Now, Thug, let's go back here. For someone to destroy his vehicle, the opinion, no. Now, let me tell you about this. I think it was in the 80s, there was a guy in Nashville, Tennessee, a singer, songwriter, that tried to tap in or expose, let's put it this way, some corruption that was going on in the music industry. And believe me, folks, there is corruption in the music industry. There's friggin' corruption in every damn thing, because everything nowadays is political, and the political bullshit comes along with it. And so anyway, this guy, he ran some type of thing, and your first treatment was picked up in 1974. Given a default that you were 18 years old when you sold your first writing that makes you 60. Oh, dude, what are you friggin' homework, man? Yes. Actually, I wrote my first major movie as a teenager. And damn, dude. Totally offensive comedy. Your first treatment was picked up in 1974. Yes, I am friggin' old as dirt. Can you believe it? Friggin' 62 years old? Wow, damn. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Facts. There is corruption within just yes, in everything. So anyway, let me get back to this guy. Thanks a lot, Thug. I mean, totally offensive comedy. You've okay. So man, dang. I better drink some more coffee real quick here. Let me take a sip of coffee here because it's not cotton mouth. I wish I had cotton mouth. I used to smoke marijuana, but I don't anymore. So this guy that wanted to tell the world about the corruption that he had found out in the music business was shot dead on Music Row at a bar that's on Music Row right now. It's on 16th Avenue on the same street with all of the big major record labels. He was in a bar there one night. He walked out the door and some idiot walked in and walked as he was walking out the door and shot his ass. Anyway, so that's not good. That's pretty damn crappy. See, so there is corruption in the music business, of course. So if you don't mind here, let me see here. I just have to do something here really fast. Here, let's go back to just a little bit of a guitar playing real fast while I do this here. Give me a second. I bet you didn't know I played guitar there, though. Yeah, been playing guitar all my life. Actually put out some other music myself, too. I was a rock and roller for many years, folks. That was my deal. I am a rocker. I like to wear a cowboy hat. Because I run a ranch here now. You know, horses. The friggin' dirt. You gotta see me in my damn overalls. It's ridiculous. So, how do you think Ryan handles this type of stress? How do you think rock stars, movie stars, country stars, any type of performers out there in the world, how do you think they handle the success? Well, sometimes it's through it's with a sweet Mary Jane. Sometimes it's with harder drugs, of course, which we know what happens when that comes about in your life. It screws your ass up big time. And you regret it. I've seen so many lives be destroyed from the drugs, guys. I tell you what, I have seen such incredible careers completely destroyed. I've seen great people turn into such big drug addicts and commit suicide. It's really sad. Really, really sad. All right, thank you guys for joining us here tonight. Richard Danus, Talk with Richard Danus, late night Richard Danus. Let's see, Carla Long, he holds it in and lets things slide so people don't see their weaknesses, but eventually we snap. Katrina, he is 57 and he does blue and southern rock. He does blue, I'm guessing, in southern rock. Let's see. how does he handle? How do you think he handles it? Carla says he holds it in. Well, you know what he does, and you know what that'll do to you? That'll give you a friggin' heart attack. That'll stress your ass out big time. And what these idiots out there try to do to you is they try to that's what they're trying to do. And the other day, did you hear Ryan Upchurch talk about getting rid of all social media? Remember that? He said, I will get rid of all social media accounts right now. You want to bet? Watch me, blah, blah, blah. That's exactly what these scumbags out there want him to do. That's the way to get rid of him. You know, he won't be able to communicate with his fans and what have you. And the other day, I was doing a show about him, and I said, you know what, you should just take it easy for a little while. Go do something fun. Escape. Go do something where people don't know who the hell you are, or where you're from, what you do, or whatever it is, and pull a pure country thing that you remember the movie George Strait did, Pure Country, where he was on the road and he just disappeared, took some time off and just boogied off, literally hitchhiking down the road. Here's this big mega star hitchhiking down the road and just disappeared for a little while. You know, maybe that's what Upchurch needs to do for a little while. Take some time for himself, not to be so he doesn't get so damn stressed out and go on the internet like that and blow up like that and tear these guys apart, because all it does is just eggs them on even further. We've even got people, that are Ryan Upchurch dislikers, I'll call them, or haters, whatever the hell they are, come over here and fudge around over here on our end. But the thing is, you'll notice that usually we don't have comments and stuff like that. Let's see here. Carla, I'm trying to keep up with you guys here for a second. A message held for review. A couple there trying to push his buttons. Yes, Daniel, that's true. They try to push his buttons so hard that it makes it makes it really hard on his life. Let's see here. Totally Offense Comedy. Pure Country is friggin' legend. Yes, it is. Most definitely. Let's see here. When you're determined to be a friggin' legend, my friend, you will. What does that say, Carling? I only see you will be what? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Let's see. Thug 7, at least in my area anyways. I'm sure that it may not be the case for Nashville. Carla Long, I will be right alongside him, but but what he's showing y'all is a way I'm about to put in a book. That's pretty cool. Yeah. A book would be really cool. Let's see. One Bad Babe 6767. I still have 2 tickets. That is postponed until July. I'm going whenever it happens. Oh, you know what, ma'am? Matter of fact, I think I saw a comment from you. I appreciate that comment that you gave. I kind of like recognize your face here in the picture there. But you may be hanging. You may be waiting for quite a while, ma'am, because. It's just screwed up right now, the music business. Like I said, a lot of people are canceling their shows, have canceled shows. And then also, Ryan has been banned from a lot of different places. You know what? That can be fixed really easily. If he has the right manager that knows what he's doing and has the skills and the power and the ability and the people that you would need to know to pull this stuff off. Ryan just needs a production company to do his own concerts. He could do concerts himself. He doesn't need a promoter to book him and do concerts. He would make more money doing them himself. He would have more control over it, and he can play just about anywhere the hell he friggin' wants to if he does that. So that's what I would recommend. That's what I would tell Ryan if I was his manager. I'd say, you know what, fuck it. The hell with all this stuff. You know what? We're just gonna. We don't have to worry about being banned anywhere. let's go rent this facility over here and put it out to the world that we're going to do this show here, blah, 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 and pack the house, keep all the money ourselves, and just do his thing. Let's see, Carla Long, he has heart and he has pride and loyalty. Yes, he does. That's one of the things that's attractive about him. Carla, thank you so much for that comment here in our stream, in our live chat. He does. He has loyalty to his fans, and that will take him very far for a long time, as long as people such as yourself get in there and help push him. Now, see, that's one of the reasons why I have a street team that I employ, not Upchurch. Upchurch doesn't pay my crew. I pay my crew to go out there on the streets and do they're the Upchurch street team. And they go out there and promote Upchurch on the streets of Nashville, Tennessee. I got 3 fantastic co-hosts that hosts on there. You've probably seen them a little bit. Bubba D and Pookie D and Miss Maximus there does co-host the shows out there and does a lot of funny stuff. You got to check it out. It's hilarious of what they do, interviewing these people on the streets of Nashville, Tennessee. It's a great thing that they do. But, Brian does not pay us to do that. We do that on our own. Let's see. Totally Offensive Comedy. How expensive was rent when you lived on... Dude, what the hell are you... Whatever. Okay, come on now. Let's not get too... This is one of the things that, if you don't mind, totally offensive... I'm trying not to put too much of my life out there, if you don't mind. But I appreciate your time here. And let's see. And just so you know, the rent in friggin' New York City has always been expensive. Let's see. Daniel Armstrong, I was January 3rd show is worth the wait. Yes, I bet it is worth the wait. No matter, let's see, one bad dab 6767. No matter how long I'm going, or I'll keep them for a souvenir. Yes, absolutely. Carla Long, no, he needs a partner. Now, what do you mean by that, Carla? He needs a partner. A female partner, a relationship partner, or are you talking about a business partner, or something more than an assistant, or, like maybe a good manager that believes in him, that would be loyal to him, that knows their shit, that can make crap happen? Is that what you mean right there? Let's see, Carla Long, and equal someone to help with the same drive he has. Daniel Armstrong, a real recognized real. Let's see, Josh Walker. Hello, what's up? Hello, Josh. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chat board. We've been going here live, I think, we're about an hour and a half into the show tonight. Late night with Richard Christian Danus. Welcome to the show, folks. Let's see, Carla Long, I think he would agree with my motto. Your mind is only limited to what you limit it to. Absolutely, Carla. Why not be limitless? You know what? There's a saying. You ever hear this saying? You must first, grasshopper. You must first empty your cup before you can learn more. You know what? I find that to be bull crap. No, you don't need to empty your cup. Here's the way I look at life. I came to life not with a friggin' little coffee cup or even an sweet iced tea glass. I came with a friggin' dump truck, and all of the knowledge and the skills and the wisdom and what have you that goes into my dump truck, it'll never be full in a lifetime. It can never be full in one man's lifetime. So I don't believe in restricting people's abilities and skills and all of that stuff. And neither does Mr. Magic Man, that wants to manage Upchurch. He said he would manage Upchurch. He's not managing anybody at this time right now. He's just he assists people. He helps make things happen and what have you. But he right now he's looking to get involved with Ryan Upchurch. I just don't know if Mr. Upchurch is interested in what have you. And it's okay if he's not. He's been doing fine. But people have to grow, and in order to grow in this business. Josh, how you doing? In order to grow in this business, you have to have a full damn team. You can't wear 1,000 hats in this business. The artist is the artist for a reason. He's not a manager. He's not a producer. He's not a director. He's not an editor. He's not, even though, Ryan can do a few of those things, of course. He's not the driver. He's not the bus driver. He's not the mechanic. He's not the sound man. He's not the sound tech. He's not the lighting tech. He's not the grip. He's not the social media. Well, even Ryan tries to do that. But see, look at all of the hats that you got to friggin' wear nowadays if you don't have a full team. You need a publicist. You need makeup people. You need a crew. You need security. I mean, you need mechanics. It's just unbelievable. Let's see. Let me try to come up here. Are you guys wanting to need Ryan's input on what direction the country music industry should be pursuing? Would that be something of interest? This is Thug talking again. Let me see. Are you guys wanting or needing Ryan's input on what direction the country music industry should be pursuing? I don't need that advice, but I have an open mind. So I listen to whatever people say. You know what I mean? You can always learn something from everybody out there, no matter what age you are, even an old fart like myself. Let's see. Carla Long Ryan is showing us what limitless. Okay. Yes, I agree. Let's see. No need. He needs a person that'll have his back behind his back. Absolutely. That's why he needs a good manager. A good manager will make a lot of good things happen and take a tremendous amount of stress off of the artist because the artist can't wear 25 different hats. Here's what happens, folks, when an artist wears so many different hats. You get distracted. You get stressed out. You get too friggin' tired. The other day, I pulled a 23-hour shift, editing 2 shows, doing a different radio show that I do out of Los Angeles, and then doing a video here to help promote and do my part to assist and help and what have you. It just wipes you the friggin' hell out. Jeez. Anyway, so let's see. Carla Long. Everything happens for a reason, except there's nothing you can do. It's happening regardless. Find a positive of the situation, either lesson learned, a negative person removed from your life, or just a sign. Yes, I agree. Thank you so much, Carla. Josh Walker. It has to be the perfect fit of a manager for church. Yes. You know what? Josh, real quick, so you know, he needs a manager that will not put limitations on him. He needs a manager that will allow him to be who he is. But he does need a manager to handle a lot of the business stuff and arrangements and the structure of his career. It's really important for an artist to have a manager that can be constructive and structure your career and set goals and check them off as they're happening and micromanage the career while the artist is the artist. And while he's out doing what the people love and creating more material and being creative and putting the good stuff out. Let's see here. That's why he needs a really good manager that won't limit him, let him be whoever the hell he wants to be. This guy that I'm talking about, Mr. Magic Man in Nashville here, that's what he said. He wouldn't change a damn thing about Ryan Upchurch. He would just basically make the career a little bit more structured so that it would be easier for him. Let's see, Carla Long. So young, so fast. All by himself, be his, I can't see that, dedication? Yeah, Okay, let's see, one bad Dabe 677, you're not an old fart? Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Thanks to comedy out there, Mr. Comedy Man, Dark Garnet. You told everybody I'm an old fart, basically. Let's see, Josh Walker. like somebody who grew up like him and want to take shit and totally agree with what you said. Thank you so very much. Appreciate that, Josh. Let's see. Tom Price. Hello, Tom. How are you? Welcome to the show. Doesn't Ryan already have a manager, a guy who goes by the name of Tubbs? I don't know if he has a manager, and I don't know who Tubbs is, although I do know of a man named Tubbs here in Nashville, Tennessee, that's in business, that does music business here. But I don't know if it's Ernest Tubbs. I don't know, but the man I'm talking about is Ernest Tubbs. Let's see, Carla Long, and leave him alone. My life is a necklace that has been around my neck since April 21st, 2070, the weekend I met him. Awesome, Carla. Let's see, Tom Price doesn't write, Thug 77, I think country music within the country music industry should go back to its roots. If country music went back to being somewhat rebellious, but the morals and with a little bit of an edge would sell. I agree with you, Doug 7. It's not country music anymore. Of course not. Country music is, there's all these artists that are out right now that they say they're country music artists. It's kind of like Taylor. I hope Taylor's not listening, damn it, because I'm going to say this anyway. The girl is not a country music artist at all whatsoever any longer. When she came out with her first song, Tim McGraw, she was going after the country music, image and all that stuff. And soon she realized that she could make money in two different genres in different ways. Then she got caught up in the politics in California, and went from country music to pop music, and now trying to get into the movies and basically dibble dabbling. But see, the thing is she's very smart. Taylor Swift is very, very smart. And so she has she has branched out in all kinds of ways, which is a smart thing to do. But she's not country. She's not at all. And the country music business has completely changed. All these guys that say they're country music artists, no, they're not. They're pop artists with a little bit of twang, with a steel guitar, with the piano, and all that kind of stuff. So anyway. Josh Walker, you think church should rap or sing or keep it both? I think that he should do it both. In my opinion, I think that he should actually put out a friggin' badass rock song too. I think the man should show off whatever talents and abilities and skills that he has. Period. Why limit yourself? Who was it? I think it was Carla Long said that. Dan, don't limit yourself. Don't limit your knowledge and your skills and your wisdom and what you think and what you do, whatever. But yes, Thug, I think that country music should definitely go back to friggin' country music. And I would love to see, like I said a minute ago, it would be really cool if Ryan was to show his versatility, do a rock song. Now, I noticed that Ryan, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't do tons of homework on Ryan. I don't stalk the guy. I've got a life. I do other stuff, but I noticed that he doesn't have a full band. Now I understand that he, Daniel, thanks for coming in. You got to run, Fuggin', and it was really nice to meet you too also there, Daniel. Everybody say goodnight to Daniel. So anyway, and we'll be calling it here in just a little bit too. But I think that Ryan should do some more rock. I know he had a guitar player recently that left not too long ago, but and I know that he did some rock stuff before. So I'd like to see him continue on doing the hip hop rap, the rap, the country, rock, all of it. He should definitely display all of his talents. Let's see here what Tom Rice has done rock stuff. Oh yes, he has. Good sounding like Alice in Chains, yes. Josh Walker, that Blue Moon song he does is a badass rock song, yes. Tom Price, Ryan has done rock stuff. It was good, sounded like Alice in Chains. Lane Levelett, how are you, sir? Hey, man. Yes, Daniel Armstrong, good night, brother. Let's see. Yep, saying goodnight there. Everybody's saying goodnight to you. Ryan Upchurch, Creaker, and 1-2 albums are both rock. Check out Dirty Elvis. Let's see. Is that Ryan? Is that Ryan on our feed there? Confirm that there for us, bro. If so, we'd definitely like to know. Because, of course, that's what we're doing. We're talking about you. Let's see, Ryan Upchurch. I see the fingers again. Now, come on, tell me if this is actually Ryan, because all the bull crap out there, you never know what the hell. But Daniel Armstrong, Night Church. So, hey, Ryan, just to let you know, if that's you on there, let's see, if that's you on there, happy birthday. And I'm not going to sing friggin' happy birthday to you because it's like what you said. I'm not going to friggin' sit there and sing happy birthday to an old guy like that too much. But happy birthday, Ryan Church. What are you now? 30 years old? Going on 30 or somewhere in that area? Let's see here. Carla Long. I think Ryan needs to take 2 weeks off. Not thinking about his career or next time at all. He needs to soar for a while before the negativity overweighs. Yes, he does. Come on. The guy works his ass off. Everybody deserves a break. We deserve a break today. Fuck yeah. Sorry, ladies. Yeah, he needs to take some time off. Like I suggested, go pull a friggin' go pull a pure country George Strait deal for a little while, man. Get the hell out of town. Take it easy. Take that beautiful woman you have in your life right now and go have some sweet time alone. Ryan's fans would understand if the man wants to take a little time off. I mean, he's been busting his ass for so long, and like I said earlier, if you don't take the time to appreciate all of the great things in life, then what the hell are you doing it for, right? There's no sense in why would you want to go out and bust your ass and then just kill yourself, have a friggin' heart attack, and not be able to enjoy it. Let's see here. What else we got here? Totally Offensive Comedy. Yes, dude, it's Ryan Upchurch, the real one. Well, that's kick-ass because he's probably taking it easy. From what I understand, he had a great day out there today on the river. Gosh darn it. And you know what, Ryan? Dang it. Man, I'm going to get you out on the boat with me sometime out on the river. I got a nice big-ass friggin' nice big boat. Let's see here. You'd have a blast. Let's see. Thug Doug, cheers, Ryan. Carla Long, happy birthday, Skin. Ryan Upchurch, 29. Holy shit, dude, you're old as friggin' shit. Wait till you find out how old I am, dude. Shit. Damn. You're a young buck with all kinds of great things happening in your life and so much more. And Ryan, you know what? If that's you on there, because I don't know if that's you for sure, prove it to me somehow. Let's see. Send me a private message with a phone number and I'll call you and maybe put you on the show so you can say something sometime. Let's see, because I wouldn't give your phone number out. I don't want anybody having my phone number either. Shit. Let's see. Ryan Church said, the negativity feeds me and makes me more supernova. I understand that, Ryan, for sure. It gives you, and it actually gives you more bits for your YouTube channels and what have you. Let's see. One Bad Babe 677. Happy birthday, Ryan. Can't wait to see ya. Maggie McCannon. Happy birthday, Sir Ryan Upchurch. Let's see here. Thug, how are you, Church? Cheers, fucking rolling up something now just because you showed up. Yeah, people were going to go to bed. What the hell did you do here, man? You're bringing all these people in here now, Ryan. That's cool. Not a problem. Katrina Murray. Hey, Ryan. Happy birthday. Skin. One bad about a baby 6767. Totally would understand. Love. See, she says the same thing. Take a little time. Totally offensive comedy between Bobby and Chad. Whose last names? I ain't Sherry, dude. It's pretty well covered. I'm watching this, though. Let's see here. William Ditmore, happy birthday, church. Ryan Upchurch is giving smiles, tears, and friggin' fingers. Hey, Ryan, do me a favor. Smoke a doobie for me. Will you do that? I can't smoke anymore, man. My wife won't let me freaking smoke anymore. And so, I had to sneak off for a while when I was quitting. I had to run out. I go, I'm going to go to the boat for the weekend and just chill out, go do some fishing. I go to the friggin' boat and bong my ass off. And then she busted me and said, no, you've got to quit. I'm too old to be smoking. Yeah, I'm an old fart. Let's see, Ryan Upchurch. Thanks, man. Prayers, blah, blah, blah. Carla Long. So Ryan, did you have a good day out there today with your family, your friends, your girl? You have a beautiful woman in your life now. That's pretty cool. You got rid of the drama queens. I guess we can say. I don't want to talk anybody down here. It's not my place to do so. But yeah, did you have a good time today? Were you relaxed? Did you smile? Did you count your blessings? Did you realize that there's people out there that love you and support you? I mean, look at the people over here. Let's see, Carla Long. But one thing's for sure, you opened my eyes to the way life really is. Thug 7, it's him, bro. Dang, you see the check mark? Haha. Okay, I do. Yes, I'm sorry. Let's see, Tom Price. So Ryan, real quick. Let me point something out, man. Do you know about this guy that wants to do something to make history here in Nashville, Tennessee? Bro, you need to get a hold of me so I can chat with you about this guy that says that he can help you do something that's just friggin' badass that would make history, that would do all kinds of great things that I think would be really super cool for you to do and get on it before friggin' Kid Rock gets on it. Let's see all the birthday wishes. Yes, happy birthday 29, bro. This message is held for review. Let me see here. Okay, Carla Long, I've been put in such a bad position. You always put my shit aside for someone else, but like really roll says my people, they gotta. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I can show that. I appreciate you guys all being cool on here because you know what? Here's the way I deal with the crap. The first second I see somebody dissing somebody on my chat, I nuke bomb their ass. Right there. Gone. Don't have time for that crap. And if I see anybody disrespecting anybody, but especially the person we're talking about here tonight, Ryan. Hey, Ryan, you know that we are your street team. And we support you over here on the channel, obviously. And we're just out here trying to support you and show you some love. And so you know what I mean. All right, so give me a second here. I need to just fill up the coffee real fast again so I can stay up just a little bit longer with you guys. Take a listen to my crappy guitar playing, I guess, and whatever, But thanks for joining us here tonight on Talking with Richard Danus, live from, that's right, it's the wrong show. Not from Los Angeles, we're from Nashville. Be right back, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Damn. shit. So Ryan, you know, Ryan, I want to do an interview with you. I actually offered to do an interview with you and put you on with Dolly Parton. I don't know if you know anything about that, actually. And alongside an interview that I did with Dolly Parton, and put you on the same show. So I want to interview you, brother. I want to talk to you about your life. I want to talk to you. I've got questions. I've interviewed the biggest friggin' stars in the friggin' world. And I would love to have the opportunity to sit down with you. And we can do it wherever you want. We can do it at your place, or you can do it at my studio here in Nashville, Tennessee. I got a nice big studio, nice beautiful place. And you can get away from all that stuff, whatever have you. Or we can jump on the motorcycles and just go out and head somewhere and do an interview. But I'd like to do an interview with you. A live interview actually would be even better. And you talk about the stuff. I'll ask you stuff that nobody else has ever friggin' asked you. I know how to do a damn good friggin' interview, to be honest with you. People like Dolly Parton would not let me interview them if I wasn't good, right? Huh? Right? Let's see. Totally Offensive Comedy. Ryan, if Ryan agrees to give this guy the time of day... Oh, can we make a stipulation that I get a date with Beverly Crusher? Josh Walker, coffee, you get a natty light, bro. I love coffee. Let's see, Ryan, let me give you a email address where you can contact us right away. I have somebody that watches that regularly. It is Blaze Entertainment TV at gmail.com. Again, Blaze Entertainment TV at gmail.com. And you can send that your information over to me, because I'm not going to put mine out there either. But just so you know, Ryan, I mean, you can send in an email address, whatever. I don't want your damn phone number, really. Yeah. You know, but I'll give you mine. I don't have any problem in that email. But anyway, so yeah, I'd like to interview you. I'd like to do one hell of a badass interview with you. I'd like you to tell your life story. I would like you to inform everybody. Let's see, country rap debut coming. No shit, Totally Offensive Comedy. Dolly Parton's country rap debut with the Ryan Upchurch, November 2021. Carlo Long, Faith Forever, 9 Further Zero Show. Let's see, The Thug. Hey, Ryan, thanks for that concert stream during the quarantine. I enjoyed. You know what, Ryan? That was badass. We actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. Ryan, but let me tell you something. That was badass. But this guy that I'm talking about, Mr. Magic Man, has an idea that just is so friggin', so friggin' unbelievable that you would literally make not country music. It doesn't have to even be country music, but I would suggest it for several reasons. You probably can figure it out. You're a friggin' smart man. I would do a country music thing. I'm saving all that for my documentary. Been working on for the past 4 years, but I'll do the interview for sure. All right, that sounds good to me, Ryan. That would be fantastic. So send me information of how whatever we can get together. And like I said, we can either do it at your place or you can do it over at my studio. You're more than welcome to come to my studio if you'd like. Get away from all the other crap if you want. This idea is so friggin' genius that if I could sell the friggin' idea. It's so damn smart, but I can't because somebody else says, you keep this hush hush and I want to give Ryan Upchurch the opportunity to do this. You literally will be, I don't know how to even put it. It's so friggin' cool. other than Kid Rock has learned a little bit about it and has expressed an interest of, wow, man, maybe I should do that. Well, this guy here says, hey, hold on, not yet. I got a guy here in town that I really like and I enjoy. Let's see here. I'm sorry. Let's see, Ryan. See, I'm reading some of these comments at the same time. So anyway, this Mr. Magic Man is what he's called here in Nashville, Tennessee. Wants to give Ryan Upchurch the opportunity to do this, and I'm telling you, it's just so friggin' badass that it's unbelievable. It's genius as hell. It would do a lot of really cool things, not only for Ryan, but it would be a great move as far as the country music industry in Nashville would have no choice. This is the cool ass part about it, most of all. They would have no friggin' choice. Every single record label, every single agent, every single manager, every single publicist, every single outlet, everybody in the social media, everybody involved in country music, every friggin' artist in country music would all learn about this, see it happen, and it wouldn't cost Ryan a damn dime. Not at all. That's kind of cool. And this guy says that he can make this happen in 1 friggin' hour. No, Ryan, it's not, it hasn't even been presented to Kid Rock. It has, he's just heard about the idea, and it has not been said, hey, will you do this, Kid Rock? Nope, not at all. But if he does it, it would be friggin', wow, too big. But Ryan, you need to do this. Trust me, bro. You need to hear this idea and see how, just see how that would come about. So anyway, let's see. Katrina Murray, you know he has everything for years, Carla. Let's see. Carla Long, next 30 years. Thug, fire, blah, blah, smoke. Totally offensive comedy. I saw that coming. Laugh your ass off. Hey, dude, let me tell you something. Totally offensive comedy, sir, my friend, brother. What is the goal of an artist other than to be creative and put out his music? What, you know what? You can't work for free, right? So what do you have to do? You have to sell your material. You have to make a living, or else you end up living like some of these dudes do. Live in a friggin' in your car, trying to make your dreams come true. You have to make a living. You have to make money. You have to pay your bills and stuff like that. So you have to be a salesman. You have to have somebody that can sell you, that can promote you, that can, that would push you, that takes advantage of opportunities, because that's how you make the doors open, is you take advantage of opportunities. So, what do you think I just did? Ryan's over here on the channel. Of course, I'm going to tell him what the hell's going on. Of course, I'm going to tell him that there's this badass opportunity that would do great friggin' things, not only for himself, but the city of Nashville, for the economy. Thug, the goal is to make history and stay a mystery. Oh, yeah, not in show business, bro. You don't. No, you don't. You don't stay in mystery in the show business, man. There is no friggin' mystery in show business. So anyway, what you got to do is you got to get out there and you got to sell your ass. That's all there is to it. And you need people to do that. Like I said earlier, an artist can't sit there and wear 20 different hats and pull it off. There's not enough friggin' time in the day. There's not enough hours. There's not enough energy. And what you end up doing is you end up going from 29 to 59 overnight. Let's see. Let's go back to a couple of little bit of comments here. Let's see. Totally offensive comedy. Trust him, bruh. Let's see. Trust who? I'm not sure who you're talking about. It's really hard to trust people nowadays, especially when you're in the public eye. When you have money, you have success, you have no friggin' friends because you have to be so damn cautious of who your friends are. And there's a trick here. There's a trick to this. Be around people that are as equal as you, so to speak. Be around people that, for an example, I have some money, damn it. I'm just going to admit it, all right? I got some money. I can't hide that fact. Here, let me take my fucking watch off here. All right, you don't see that. I got a little bit of money. I can't hide it. So what I do, and I'm a good man, and I love God, and I love people, and I love life. So guess what I do? I surround myself with the same type of people. That saying, behind every great man, there's a great woman. Boy, that's a friggin' truth. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. And good men surround themselves with good men. That's how you stay a good man. And a lot of people that are successful, they surround themselves with people that are successful. Now, they don't need to be financially successful to be successful. They don't need to be, have a nice ass car. They don't need to have 20 nice ass cars. They just need to be simply themselves and sincere and lovable and kind, and stuff like that, and be themselves. That's the kind of person that the people that I like to surround myself with. And that's what Ryan needs to do. He needs to surround himself with those type of people. Now, I'm sure he's got those people in his life. I'm sure his mom's fantastic. He seems like he loves the crap out of his mom, and he stands behind her and beside her, in front of her, and take the bullet for her and all that stuff. And now he's got a beautiful woman in his life, which congratulations on that, Ryan, because, that's an important part of everything. So the best way to protect yourself is, it's a bummer. This really sucks, because when you're in the public eye, you just have to friggin' do this. That's all there is to it. There's no bullshit about it. You live a friggin' lonely ass life. You like I said, you spend time in the dressing rooms, in the green rooms, on your bus, in your friggin' bedroom, hiding out, eating popcorn and drinking a beer and watching the same friggin' movies you've seen 1,000 times. You watch a little bit of the friggin' news to find out what the hell's going on in the world out there. You sleep all damn night long. You do most of the night anyway. And half of the day, you get up, you wake up, you do a sound check, half asleep, and then you come back, you go to sleep again, and then you get up and get ready for a show. You do a badass show. You give the world everything that you've got in an hour and a half. You sign your autographs, you take your pictures, you do your shit, and then you go back to the friggin' bus. That's it. That's the life of the rock star. That's what we all sign on for. Basically, the people in music give up so much for you folks. And I'm going to say that because I don't know if Ryan's still here or not. He probably went off and, whatever. But it was nice to have him on here. If he's on here, go ahead and say so. Say hi again so I just know you're here. So, This guy, along with everybody else, sacrifices so much. I know. Been there, done that, lived the same life. I'm much older than most of you people probably listening right now. And I've done unbelievable stuff in my life. I know what I'm talking about. These people give up friggin' everything so that they can be there for you. They spend their whole life eating, sleeping, breathing, shitting, pissing, showering for the next moment to do what's coming up for you. Basically, that's the way it is. You live that kind of life all the friggin' time. Let's see here. And you give up friendships, you give up relationships, you give up health, you give up food, you give up your privacy. You got to deal with the damn stress. You got to have friggin' security around you all the damn time. Here. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. Is it really that friggin' late? It's too early, man. Actually, it's 3:22 in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm on 2 different timelines because I work in and out of back and forth out of Los Angeles. Depends on which friggin' clock I look at, know where the hell I'm at, and what time it is. But people, these type of people give up so much of their lives, and people don't friggin' appreciate it. They don't understand. They don't know what successful people go through behind the scenes, because they're presented with this happy, image. They're presented with this. Let's see, Katrina. Yes. 3:23 here. Yes, it is the same time here in Nashville, Tennessee, and people don't appreciate this. And it makes it even much better. For an example, right now, it looks like Upchurch is still on the show. Give the guy some love. Tell him that you appreciate. I mean, and I say this about anybody, any musician out there. Give the guy some love. Tell him that you appreciate what he does. Tell him that you tell them. Period. Not just Ryan. That you appreciate how much sacrifice is given. Tell them that you appreciate the countless friggin' hours in a studio busting your ass. Tell them that you're, thanks for losing your voice for 3 days because you did nothing but talk and sing and do interviews and all of that crap for the last friggin' week straight. Tell them that you're, thanks for aging twice as fast because you don't get enough friggin' sleep. Let's see, you don't eat right, especially on the road. Holy shit, man. The food on the road sucks in a lot of ways. Most people, the big shitty guys, the big titty guys, the big schmuck guys, you get catering backstage. And half of the time, you don't even have friggin' time to go eat at catering because you're so busy going on and on and on and on. It's a never-stopping, never-ending, stressful friggin' life. And then on top of that, then you have the shitheads that are out there trying to discourage you and trying to slam you and talk crap about you and make up shit about you and create chaos and drama. Oh, God, the drama queens. When I see drama, I run like hell. That's it. I mean, it doesn't matter. If I see drama coming my way, I'm like, dude, keep it over there. Trust me, keep it over there because I don't want any drama in my friggin' life. One, I'm too old for that shit, and I know better than to get involved in that crap. And I better not say where the drama usually comes from because I might get in trouble. But guys, it's not usually us. No shit. It's usually, I better not say. So, life is a fantastic, beautiful gift from God. Do you know what the most important and the greatest gift that God has given us and blessed us with? Does anybody out there have an idea other than the word life? Come on, let me see if anybody out there can guess this real fast while I take a small little break here. No, I don't have to go take a piss. I'm good, even though I've been drinking the shit out of the coffee. What is the greatest gift that God has given us? And I'm going to tell you something about that real quick. Hold on, stand by. got some freaking guitar playing there, if I can say so myself. Shit. That's what Ryan needs out there. He needs to get himself a badass guitar player. I know a badass guitar player out of Los Angeles that blows Eddie Van Halen away. No kidding. That is phenomenal. He's playing for a really big, legendary, big hair band right now. Anyway, I told him he should get his ass out to Nashville, Tennessee, and play for some guys out here, because this guy is just freaking unbelievable, phenomenal guitar player that I'm talking about. This is not him playing. So, what is it that God has given us that is incredible? The most biggest blessing that we all have right now. There's your hint right now. What is it? Coffee. Just kidding. Here, let's see what a couple of people said. The answer to my question is here. Let's see, Josh Washer, Pigeon Forge. I was out in Pigeon Forge not too long ago. Let's see, Katrina, but I'm in Alabama. Katrina, I love everything that Ryan does. I will always be here. I'm so grateful for everything he does and goes through. Thank you, Katrina. I'm sure that Ryan would appreciate that if he's still here. Let's see, Totally Offensive Comedy, Dirty Elvis, and Phantom of the Pines. For the win. Let's see, Katrina Murray. It's the most of the time a female that causes the drama. Yes, you are correct. Let's see here. I love Ryan. Your music speaks to my soul. Totally offensive. Greatest right peanut butter. Blah blah blah. Yes, peanut. The greatest gift: peanut butter cookies with weed in them. For sure. Okay. I mean, that's a good one. That's definitely a blessing. Damn, I wish I could still do that stuff. Let's see. God have us in mind to think. Okay. Yes, he gives us a freedom of will. Let's see. Carla Long says experiences. Brett Stricker says our health. One bad Dabe. 6767 says speech. The First Amendment to Katrina Murray, a mind. Let's see again. Music from One Bad Dave 6767. Maggie McCain says life itself. Now remember, I said other than life. All right, and then let's see. Laughing my ass off from okay. So let's see. Carla Long. God gave me the gift of helping people and kind of like motivation and motivational speaker. Okay, Carla, that's pretty cool. All right, so who's ready for the answer? Should I put a clock up there or something real quick? Tick tock. I'd actually play a song from Ryan Upchurch, but I'll get hit with a friggin' copyright claim. So I can't do that. Let's see. So real quick, hey, Ryan, if you're there, let me ask you something. Let me ask you that question yourself. I want to see what your answer is. What is the greatest blessing and gift that God has given every single person on this earth, other than the word life itself? Okay, Thug Doug, let's see. Cannibal is a plant and God gave us that. Yes, he did. So many questions would be, why would one let another dedicate or dictate to his or her actions? Rich? Okay, I guess it goes to Rich or somebody. I don't know. You're going to go and bite here. Josh Walker. Acoustic guitars and mandolin sound awesome in the real country rap church does. Let's see. Is a bad Dave 6767 says, shoot, I guess she's still trying to figure it out. You guys have come close a little bit, but I'm telling you, the answer is it's actually easier than you think. Because in time you can figure it out. It's just really it'll hit you real quick. So let's see here. Okay, so we've talked about a bunch of stuff today. Now I'm sorry to hear about the drama of stuff that has gone down over there at the Ghost Ranch. And hey, have you guys seen the video? It's really funny. You need to look up a video on our show. Let's see. I think it's Ryan Upchurch Home Invasion, where one of our co-hosts of our show, they do some comedy skits. His name is Bubba D. And they do some comedy skits on the show every once in a while. It's hilarious. Bubba D gets a little jealous because his wife, Pookie D, is always talking about Ryan Upchurch in the video and stuff. It's part of their character. And she says, "Oh yeah, I love Upchurch so much, blah blah." And he's like, "Well, Upchurch." So you got to look at it. It's funny as shit. Bubba D portrays the fact that he's going to go and stalk Ryan Upchurch at the Ghost Ranch. It's funny as crap. And just so you know, we're all very balanced around here. Nobody's stalking Ryan Upchurch. Not from around here anyway. Let's see. Stan Seiko, where you even come from? 6 years later now you pop up from nowhere, clown? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let's see. So, let's see. The Thug 7 is named Rich. Sorry, I read the producer's name. Do you mind asking me your name so I can address you properly? Let's see. Just call me bro. You can call me brother. I like to be called brother. I like to call people brother. Josh Walker, music, greatest gift we have. Thug Doug, eternal life. Maggie McCannon, let's see, then other than life would have, say, family or loved ones, whatever. Let's see here. Let's see, I want to do something here. Okay. Let's see here. Here is the answer. The message is all for you. Totally offensive comedy. Stan, don't troll my Star Trek moment. No, we've already. Like I said, I don't put up with the trolls, friends. He's gone. That friggin' easy. See, that's the thing that you got to get used to. If you pay attention to these people, they just. Jeez. What's the matter? The guy must have seen one of my shows, one of my movies, and didn't like it. I don't know. What the hell? Let's see. So anyway, let's see. Here's the answer. Time. Damn it. Time is the most precious gift that anybody in the world can give you, and it's a blessing from God. It's time. Without time, you don't have shit. Without time, you don't have life. See, that's why I excluded the life itself. Without time, you don't have energy. You don't have anything. Let's see. My nickname, everybody, just let you know, just so you know, there, Thug. Everybody calls me. It's my middle name, Marcus Maximus, but it's no big deal. Anyway, so let's see. Time. So what I want to say to all of you folks out there right now, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for giving me, and which can't be taken back. You can't take it back. I won't let you. The most precious gift that God has given us all, time. So if you were on here, if you were on our show, listening to our show, if you commented, even the troll over there, thanks for your time. If you went through the channel, if you look at our videos, if you heard my voice, if you read the comments, you gave the most precious gift that you can give to anybody, and that was your friggin' time. That's badass as hell. I mean, anybody here should be honored with the fact that somebody gives you their friggin' time. So on behalf of my crew and my show and my wife that's in bed right now, that is going, what friggin' time is it? What the hell is he doing? Is he still in that friggin' studio out there? Yes, I am, honey. Those of you that have given me your time, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that fun stuff. So, everybody give yourselves some love real fast. Come on, get some love. Everybody out there, say goodnight real quick. Say goodnight to each other. Take the time to be polite. Take the time to show respect. Take the time to say goodnight. Take the time to say I love you. Take the time to just friggin' do the good things in life. Take the time and smoke a doobie. Yeah, that's what you should do. I might break down and smoke a doobie with the Upchurch, possibly. I don't know. I haven't done it in a long time. I can't tell my wife. And she ain't listening. She's asleep. Right now, she's asleep. Wondering what friggin' time it is. So everybody say goodnight to everybody. Come on, go ahead, do it. I want to see everybody doing that exactly right now. Ryan Upchurch, if you're on there, please say goodnight to all of the people out here that gave you their time. These people give you a lot of their time also. So it's awesome. Thanks a lot. Appreciate all of you guys. God bless you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out our videos. And Ryan here has promised to give us a interview. I promise you, folks, that it will be a badass interview. I guarantee it. I'll ask questions that nobody has asked him. I'll talk with him about shit that nobody talks to him about. And I'll bet you he'll answer every friggin' question. You guys, God bless you. You guys have a fantastic night. And we will talk to you again soon on Late Night with Richard Danus. See ya.